this poem is going to appear in my 4th full-length collection, and it's a reimagining. I got really pissed off at the way that Mary is depicted a lot, because she's always like, so virginal, and they associate it with she's always mild as milk. And just like if she had a taste, it would be vanilla or tofu or something. And I'm thinking, no, that Christ is always depicted as the Lion of Judah, so of course Mary's going to be carnivorous. She has to be. This is Iconoclast, Iconographer, Icon 1, Contemplation. But what of Mary? She gave birth to Christ, that greatest chimera, half God, half man, and something of lion thrown in around the eyes, the soft infant mouth, full lips hiding sharp carnivorous teeth. She must have been something of a predator herself. Let us look beneath that milky pie face, that bland innocence we slather, peer beneath the curve-hiding robe of ground-up stone. The lapis hem cannot disguise the long curved toenails, predatory, dark, which stand among the well-gnawed bones. The leg is curved beneath the painted canvas, hairy, well-furred, a pelt rough enough to withstand the drought and heat of the desert, protection sufficient for a heavenly cause. Narrow hips follow leg. She springs from her root, her womb thrust forward to 7-inch clitoris, the birth canal, like a male urethra, an indentation of the fleshy tip, a feature she shares with her desert sisters, matriarchal hyenas who, like her, have their status degraded by men who cannot stand or comprehend female power. They misinterpret females, denied in villages where they are given male names and led round by chains bound round their necks. She curled on her side in that stable in Bethlehem, that mother of all mothers, curved her body round the stone and the dust from the field, delivering the hard-sent earthly Redeemer through that passage, that voyage through death, the journey she made to drink from that fountain, the water which pours from the river of life. The strong are always harder tested at their birth than the lambs they feed upon, the herds they guard. Their entry to the life of sunlight, of rich, good blood, is perilous and comes at the risk of the mother, at the risk of all mothers, in the passage under earth. The hyena in the veldt brings forth her cubs at great pain, 2 of them usually. One child at delivery is dead, the threshold offering the strong owes to purchase its strength. Who was Christ's twin? Mary bent down there in the dust like her sisters and opened the passage for God with sharp teeth. The icon's closed lips never show. She rent her womb through the head of her womanhood, birthing the son, the chimeric lion, bathing his life wounds in the stream of her blood. My feminist nature is showing a little bit. Yes. Okay, I've got a couple of Hope springs eternal in this girl's soul, so I brought a couple of books. I'm thinking, should I stick with the... You know what? I could do the second one in the Iconoclast. No, I won't. I think I'm going to read one about living in Swindon. Yeah. That's, you might not be able to tell, but I'm not exactly from around here. This is what happens when you marry a foreigner. You end up in a foreign country and everybody looks at you like you talk funny.
So that isn't a Swindon accent?
No. It isn't. I can't do a Swindon accent, actually. I can do a West Country accent.
Yeah, go on.
Right. No, I can't read. I know I can't write. But that don't really matter, because I go down to Swindon Town, and I just drive me tractor. And please, never tell anybody I did that. I know it sucks. Okay. It's like, yes. It's as close to the West Country as I get, because I hear pirate. Like, I think they all sound like, oh my God, you recorded that.
That's a live feed to YouTube.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so Swindon is where I'm living now. And there's a street called Manchester Road, and there are people who get stabbed there. And I'm just like, why do I always wind up, no matter where I go, I wind up in Texas. And it's just, it's like hell. Myself am hell. Why this is hell, nor am I out of it. It follows me around. But this is about an instance where something slightly better than hell I ran into in Swindon. It's called Paideia. Walking down Manchester Road on the last Thursday in June, the air tastes sweet as the air tastes fresh as a new penny. People everywhere, on every surface, the sidewalk, the road, like ants spiraled around a dark trickle of honey. The men in outdoor barber chairs slough their dark hair. The women in short skirts, tight jeans, burqas, push pram-bound toddlers or shopping trolleys, hobbling on heels. Everywhere is life, thinking of life, if thinking at all. Most caught up in the hustle and bustle, a sensation of hurry resembling joy. The easy choice is always laughter. Talk about hair, the weather, hang half drunk out the window of the fake Irish pub and shout football scores. A slim woman in a halter top and combat boots sifts shallots in a stall, rifling the vegetables as she contemplates dinner. All around is bloom and fall, and in the center death. Between the wheel-burning tarmac and the brute face of a wall, a plain white van without windows, insulated doors gaping. It resembles something chosen by pedophiles or killers. I find myself before its open maw. Lined doors block the sidewalk, revealing a dark interior crammed full of hung corpses. A man in red smeared white stands tall in the black, wielding a long, sharp knife. I stare up at them, long bodies like exsanguinated dogs, furless and marbled, like his outfit, red and white. Gutless, like most people, denying their bowels. They hang head downward as though defeated. Bald-eyed, lidless, seeming to stare but seeing nothing. Lambs after slaughter. The man clothed in blood sees me staring, invites me, come up. We kill them like this, in a way that is holy. Heads bowed in prayer, we severed their windpipe, pierced the carotid, let the unclean blood drain out to the floor. We washed it out. He looks at me, smiling, a fat, friendly face, unexpected in death. How do you kill something? I manage, in a way that is holy. How do you meet God with blood on your hands? He touches me on my bare forearm, 2 fingers only, his hand folded in blessing round the heft of the knife. You kill with intent. You know what you are doing. Accept it. Accept that in giving life for others, you take dishonor on yourself. You look at the lamb in the eyes as you bring him his death, unflinching with no room for denial. You send him off with a prayer. Bismillah, thanks for food taken. Survival, not gluttony. Praising God through glazed eyes and the blood of the lamb. I climb down on my knees out of darkness, backing out in wonder from the cave of the dead, my skin drenched in rose perfume and a copper of corpses, the insides of bodies unhidden without skin or mask.